fellas. We got the Kiad back at the shop.
Blowing up jet ski carbs.
Kid decided to fire extinguish his engine. Why'd you decide to do that?
Kyle's car. When you're in the chop in Cape Cod, you don't really care, and we were like 20 feet up in the air jumping over some horses. And the extinguisher came loose, blew up under the hood, and got sucked right down the carbs into the motor. It's
Carbs are torched.
Carbs are torched. We got some strip screws.
Motor could be torched.
Now Kyle's here, so hopefully Kyle can help us.
Kyle! What do you think of the bicycle, Kyle?
I think it's an improved design that comes with a motor and a transmission.
Yeah. So after popular demand, we got Mr. Kyle back. Kyle has this beautiful snap-on tap and die kit here. We're gonna chase with the
Thread, chasers, rethreading, taps and die.
So that's what we're doing here. Just want to make sure they got a little dirty from when I cleaned them.
Easy way to match up threading.
Yeah, those are going in way smoother after we tapped it. Before we install the piston, we're going to check the ring end gap here. So to do that, we are going to just compress the ring and slide it in. Next, we're going to take the piston and just push the ring down so it stays nice and even. Okay, the standard limit is 0.25 to 0.45 millimeters. We got the 0.25 right here. Slides right in. And now we got the 0.45. Does not slide in. So first thing, we got the wrist pin bearing. Let's oil it up with some 2-stroke oil. Make sure your arrow is pointing towards the exhaust. Just so you guys can see, ring gap lines up with the groove on the piston. Get this thing nice and oiled up. No engine likes a dry start. Do the same thing to the cylinder. So we're going to put the kicker on here. We're going to see if our engine spins over nice and smooth. Just hold the cylinder. We're going to torque these at a 3-step torque. First 15, 20, then 25 foot-pounds. For these ones, I got to get an adapter, so we're going to come back and torque these later. Head studs going in. So we can again use the double nut method to tighten these head studs down. We also got these 2 little pins. Lastly, we got the Phathead dome. Wave washer, flat washer. Now we have our gasket. You can actually just snip a hole right in it. Doesn't really hold any oil, so we'll be fine just like this. But next time I would definitely put it on beforehand. Now we finally put this cover on. Okay guys, so we have the engine together here. It's looking super sick. Have to tighten the flywheel nut. I got the engine stop tool. Just threads in to the spark plug hole and we can torque this nut in here. So let's get this cover off. So we can thread the stopper tool all the way down and now we can torque this nut. Don't want to forget the fresh gasket. Well, she's done, my baby. And let me tell you, She looks pretty good. Well, boys, after months of work, we finally got this engine done and looking absolutely insane. It took quite a while to build this engine, but I wanted to make sure it was done right. You know, there's delays in the process and we didn't cut any corners. It looks awesome and we're gonna hope that it runs as good as it looks, but I'm pretty hopeful we'll be just fine. I started this engine build all the way back in the winter when I was hand polishing the cases and waiting for the cylinder to come back from plating. That took a few months right there. We ran into some issues putting this thing together. I've never built an engine before, so I had to take the cases apart a few times to make sure the bearings were seated correctly, which I did. It took me like 3 tries, but I didn't move on to the next step until I got each part of the engine done right, and it passed my test. Does this spin how it should? Does this look how it should? Does it feel how it should feel? You can't try and force things through or else you're gonna end with a blown motor. I don't think there's anything left to do but throw this engine in the roller. So why don't we go ahead and start making this roller look like a real dirt bike.
Fighting, obsessing